Hello and welcome to today's top performance slime review, and today I'm going to be reviewing some slimes from the UK or the United Kingdom, and the slime shop I'm reviewing is an underrated shop, so I felt like this would be a really interesting video to make. I wanted to try reviewing a few shops from outside of the States, so here we go. The slime shop I'm reviewing today is called Squishy Squashy Slime. When I first opened the package, I was really impressed with the amount of extras that I saw. Like, I was really excited, and they had the Walkers, which are chips just from the UK, the salt and vinegar ones. I was really satisfied with the extras. I did pay a little bit extra. It was around $3 US to get like five extra extras, so that's what I did because I just, I wanted to see what I could get, and I thought maybe I could get a few fun things from the UK. I was a little disappointed because the Walkers were very stale and expired, so I couldn't eat them. So I would recommend, if you're going to give some edible food in there, make sure that it is not going to expire soon, because it was just a little disappointing. I really wanted to try the chips from the UK, but that's okay. The first slime I'm reviewing is More S'mores, which is a slime based off s'mores, and it was supposed to be layered, so it did mix some in transit, and I also think it deflated some because it wasn't filled all the way to the top, but they did give me a larger size than I ordered. I ordered the 5 ounce, and they gave me, I believe this is a 6 ounce, so that was really nice that they gave me some extra slime. The scent, I honestly really couldn't put my finger on it. I guess it kind of smelled like s'mores, but to me it kind of smells like clay almost, or just kind of like slime ingredients, but like a little bit something extra, so like kind of almost like a s'mores scent that would be in a store-bought slime. I feel like I've smelled a store-bought slime with this scent before, so it's not really the best s'mores scent, but the texture is really nice and fluffy, so other than the slight deflation and the scent, the slime was really nice. I also want to mention I liked the packaging of all of these slimes, like the wrapping on it, but I would recommend using some bubble wrap, especially for international packages, because they have to go a long way, and some of the slimes did spill, but it honestly was not too bad. I did have to activate some of them, well, most of them, but that's okay because, like I said, it's an international package and that wasn't a huge deal. This slime was probably one of my favorites in the package because it was a DIY clay slime, and so it was just, a more fun. The scent was kind of like fresh and cinnamony. It wasn't super strong or super sweet, so it kind of just has like some strong notes of cinnamon, and then that's basically the scent, but it's nice and it definitely fits it. It's kind of warm, but I feel like cinnamon just smells and tastes warm. I activated the base before I mixed it in because I wanted to get the full experience out of the slime, and when I was mixing the clay in, it was really nice. It looks like just like cinnamon roll dough almost with some icing, so I really liked that. I felt like this slime was really on point with the aesthetics. The base of the slime was kind of thin though, but that's not a big deal because it wasn't supposed to be like a thick slime. And the texture after mixing was very nice with some great ASMR. It wasn't super clay heavy, so it was kind of like a slay slime after, but I still enjoyed it. Also, really quickly, I did notice a trend of all of these slimes being deflated, so I would recommend like putting the slimes in a few days before sending them out so that you can add more slime on the top if needed, or just let the slime sit before you put it into the containers. Next up, we have Taro bubble tea, which is a similar story to the others. It was a little bit leaked and melted, so I just went and activated it. It was honestly like interesting. It looked like there was a little bit of clay mixed into the slime, but it honestly didn't feel like that. Just like on the top, it was very matte, so that was an interesting thing I wanted to note. and the texture was a little bit on the thin side, but I did like all of the tapioca pearls. Like, there was a generous amount. There was no scent that I could pick up on this one, which I was a little disappointed in because I love Taro scents, and the slime said that it was supposed to be scented and there wasn't one. So this one overall wasn't my favorite. Next, I did buy this little duo. It's kind of like a fall themed duo, even though we're kind of in winter now. I feel like pumpkin pie is still relevant, and so we have pumpkin patch and baked apple pie. The first one I'm going to be reviewing is pumpkin patch, which I absolutely loved the color. I felt like it really looks like pumpkin innards or pumpkin shreds or something like that. And I like the idea of the foam beads with the color. I do wish that the base was a little bit thicker or had a little bit more something going on rather than just a white school glue base. And I did feel that the scent was very similar to the cinnamon roll scent, if not a touch different. So I feel like they have like a base scent and then they're changing it slightly, I think. So maybe a little bit more scent variety could work in the slimes. Last up, we have warm apple pie, which also had a very similar scent to the last two, so it was kind of like warm and cinnamony. And I think this one was a DIY clay slime, so it had some brown clay on the top. I tried to go back and look, but the listing I think is down now, so I couldn't really tell, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is, because afterwards it kind of becomes a sleigh slime, and it has a similar very nice texture to the cinnamon roll butter slime, so it's very fluffy and fun to play with. So I think this is probably the shop's strongest texture. So overall, I would recommend filling the slimes a day later or a day or two after you make them, so that they can have a chance to deflate and you can give like people an accurate amount, because they did have these containers listed as 5-ounce slimes, and if those containers are 4 ounces, unless you fill them to the top, then they would be 5 ounces. So if you're going to list it as 5 ounces, you should fill them to the very top or list them as 4 ounces.